I'm here and we're going. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar and welcome back to another live stream. This is the first official day of H3 on break. So we have to be here. We have to do some filler, you know? So I'm going to be filling in as much as I can. Today actually might end up being a bit of a shorter stream just because yesterday was my fiance's birthday. Today we're doing a little bit more stuff, but we do have some topics to talk about, which I'm very excited to talk about. So very cool stuff. Is there an H3 show today? We all wish, right? But you know, things are going good. How's everybody else doing? I need to. Sorry, I kind of threw this up last second. Remember for 1 month, bonk. Oh, let me make sure that's set up too. Pull it up. There we go. The bonks are ready. Here on time today. Oh, everybody's here. Thanks so much. We only have a few Instagram posts to look at, and then we're going to jump right into these this weird video. I mean, the first one actually is a LUS video, so we're going to look at that first. We love our man Tony. And then we're going to be going into an debate, interview, in confrontation with Alex Novell that was sent to me, and I just think it's a little bit interesting, especially the person that he's talking with. So I kind of want to just give it a listen and see what they actually are trying to say. Time to get heckerdoodles. It's pretty sick that everyone in the comments so far has been a member. I mean, honestly, gotta shout out Rum Tum Tuggard for that one. Donated so many gifted memberships, and shout out all the other people that have donated memberships and all of the people that have become members. This one goes out to you.
Yay, I got a subscriber.
Stoic.
That goes out to you. But let's get into it with my Instagram posts as always. But check this out. A 5-meter drop. The next time you're worried about heights, you just have to remember it's about your form. It's not about the height, it's about the form in which you land. Well, let's see. Like, what do you expect, right? You expect him to land and do a little tuck roll. That's what you'd expect. You're like, okay, onto concrete, that's a little crazy. But I've probably seen people, like parkour, free runners, whatever, jump off of heights this far, like into grass before. So, not unbelievable. But that's not what he does. His knees are going to be nothing. His knees are going to be dust by the time that he's, like, 35. I really don't get it. They're screaming pretty loud here, but nice little flip just to show off that the knees still work. You know, I want to see. Let's see. I'm going to try and... So right here, he got the full extension so that he can then, you know, shrink back up to disperse the energy. The risk that you really have is kneeing yourself in the face and just getting knocked out. I think that's probably the biggest risk that you face in doing this. That and breaking your legs in half. But at his skill level specifically. Is this just what he does? I guess he's a parkour guy.
¿Cómo recuperarte de una lesión de rodilla? No. ¿Cómo recuperarte?
He's just showing off. I'm telling you, man. We'll check back in about 10 years. I broke my finger last month just dropping my phone on it. Some people are just built different, you know, like this guy. Here's a perfect example. You know, some people, you fall and your knee snaps in half. And then there are other people that do this.
Bro, I bet you can't make it. Don't do it. Don't.
So Cap'n, when is the GoPro parkour stream? I actually am a big fan of parkour. I've tried to get into it a few times. I'm not good by any means, but I can climb stuff. You know, we can get around. I like going on hikes, like up mountains, and then like climbing up the mountains and stuff too. So you know, I'm good at climbing. Um, you know, like I guess is that free solo when you don't have like straps? We don't go high, you know, but there are some decent little heights that I've done, and then that transfers over to parkour in just the ability to get yourself up places. Um, I love urbexing videos. I love urban exploration. There's a whole website. I realized I think I went on it once on like a very early stream, but then I'm realizing it's like I probably shouldn't go on the site so much because urban exploration has just become ruined by degenerates. It's so nice to go into a place that's like untouched and has been abandoned. Like I've had the opportunity to actually go into a few places where it's like this is an abandoned area that's been untouched for years, and it's just so cool. And it becomes an issue when there's people that want to go and just destroy shit because then nobody else gets to come and appreciate it later. And you know, those are the people that kill the community. Um, LMAO, I saw a compilation recently of parkour disasters. You mean like this?
Do it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking. Oh my
Oh, I'm alive! He had to make sure that everyone knew.
god. Yeah, I bet. Not very.
I live in New England, which is great for urbex, but it is so ruined. There's a state hospital I visited that is ruined now. Yeah, it's so difficult because it's like you can find some good places, but you either have to go there when it's brand new, like right when it, and then it's like not that fun because then it's like it's cool to find old abandoned places. He seems fine. Yeah, no, he's. I think that he's not gonna feel it until tomorrow morning, but then he's still gonna come to work.
Oh my god, you're going, man. Bro, I bet you can't make it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking.
They didn't survive in the parkour fail compilation. Yeah, I'm sure that's pretty common. I'm alive. I do love that though. But I do think after this, you know, give it a day. He's gonna need this adjustment. Sometimes I see some of the best adjustments. This is a boxing. I didn't even realize. Is this a boxing gym? Oh, he's a boxer. I guess he's teaching you different techniques. Get rid of that neck hump. You know, I'm trying. But then I guess they also do this. So loud. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he just hangs from him, watch. It looks like it would either feel so good or hurt so bad. Like, you know, I've been trying to stretch a lot more, you know, try and get into that calisthenics as well because it helps, but sometimes it's just like my hips feel so tight. I need someone to dangle me upside down and then try and rip my torso off. But here's another one that I saw too. They always just look like when you get like these contraptions, it ends up just looking like medieval torture devices. Like they're terrible. Heard that one. Oh, thank you so much for the $2, Rum Tum Tugger. Fun poll. Here, let me think of one real quick and put it up. Actually, I had a list. Let me see. I swear I had a list, but the list it's just it was kind of mid. So let me see. What do we do here though? What happens? Where is the fun poll? Rumtum is right. I gotta think of one. You guys don't realize how hard this is. The pressure that's put on me. Let's start this video from LUS. Ethan Klein versus H3 Snark. H3 Snark reply to response makes me cry tears. He cries real tears. Tony is sad. I think he means he's laughing. Not a mid list. Come on, Captain. I'm trying to come up with a good poll. Come on, give me a sec. That's the problem. Bad poll. It's not even up yet. But LUS. Ethan Klein versus H3 Snark. H3 Snark replied a response makes me cry tears. Just a quick little video. Let's check it out while I get this poll set up.
Hey guys, so H3 Snark has responded. They have the December 18th, that would actually be yesterday, replied to opposition response and the declaration of does. If this sounds crazy, it is because it is crazy. We might have to do a new page count, but I would not be surprised at all if the H3 Snark is over 1,000 pages long. And that would be something. At this stage of this case, that would be something crazy. So here are the 10 key takeaways from Dove's response to TEI Entertainment, or TEI, opposition to Dove's motion for admin relief. 1. Request to strike unauthorized evidence. The anonymous defendants, Doves, are requesting that the court strike new evidence introduced by TEI. They argue TEI boldly attempts, in quotations, to induce this material without seeking court permission. So it is hilarious they say this because they are the ones that are adding new information or evidence into the case constantly. Allegations of procedural gamesmanship. Did those accuse DEI of brazen, again, quote, brazen gamesmanship by submitting unapproved evidence in the opposition brief, a format to which the does are technically not permitted to reply under local rules, yet they have somehow replied.
I saw somebody give the theory that it might be possible that the lawyer is quite literally just a snarker. And if that is the case, then that would actually make a lot of sense. And like the way that everybody keeps like pointing out that they're just using these like they're using this legal back and forth as Reddit posts. Like they're nothing more than that. It's just like extra Reddit posts where they get to try and put it in front of a judge who is not really going to want to hear them out. Girl with a Microphone actually did a breakdown reading through a lot of the documents yesterday, I believe, or it might have been a few days. I think it was yesterday. But great stuff. There's a lot in there. It's honestly too much to talk about on some level. I like talking about the funnies in there. Like I'll never get over that one person who really said, Ethan Klein has a gun and millions of dollars. I think if given the opportunity, he would kill me. The fact that a snarker actually said that in a legal, in a legal motion, or I guess it was a what is it called? It was just like their statements made, but regardless, actually made me go insane when I saw that. But here, I got the poll almost up. I'm just trying to decide if snarkers is kind of it's too OP for this poll. Because what I'm trying to think of is which fan base scares you the most. And so far, I have Swifties, K-pop stans. I was going to put snarkers, but I feel like snarkers is too... generic. I feel like it's too generic and too like everybody's just going to vote for that one. And then I guess I could put red pill. But who's going to be scared of red pill? Yeah, it's too broad, yeah. Should I just do those three then? Swifties, K-pop stands, Red Pill? I just can't think of a good fourth one that would fit in with that. Just put Guante in there? That might work. Guante means glove. That is true. I think we're just gonna go with the three. Everyone's just saying Guante now. You know what? You've done this to yourself. Guande. Guande. But which fan base scares you the most? Swifties, K-pop stands, Red Pill. Hey, it's a true poll. And we start off with the Swifties and the K-pop stands in a back and forth battle. K-pop stands staying in front, but tying out with the Swifties as we continue through the votes. Ooh, 10 votes are in, and we're at 43%, double for both Swifties and K-pop stands. 40%. Ooh, Red Pill is making its way up with 20% of the votes. Ooh, 25% now. Ooh, Swifties taking the lead. Ooh, with K-pop stands now reaching as low as the Red Pill. Wait, but now they're gaining their way back up. This is insane. This is intense. Oh, and now everything's tied. 33% all the way around. I guess I just have to leave it up. Oh. Swifties. Oh, beating them out. Beating them out. I voted Swifties, but now that I think about it, K-pop stands are way more crazy and racist. I don't know though. I think that the Swifties, the K-pop stands are just much more in your face. I think the Swifties are just as crazy, but they're like a little bit more. They slide under the radar a little bit easier. I don't know how to explain it. They've just been a part of this for too long. I'm a casual Taylor fan, and those Swifties can be batshit crazy. Yeah, it's like I guess that's kind of the point, right? Is we're talking about the hardcore fans, because obviously there are people that just like Taylor Swift music, so that's definitely different. Damn, K-pop dev scares me more than Swifties. It scares me because it's like, do they even understand what they're saying in Korean half the time? It's like I don't know. Some of them do. Some of them have taken the challenge of actually learning a foreign language. But are other people just in it for the vibes? That scares me a little bit. Red pillars aren't scary because they're all bark no bite. They're pathetic. Well, because it's that modern. It's hard to explain because nowadays, the people that want to like beat people up are also the cowards that are too afraid to like spend a night in jail. And that's like the part I find the funniest, right? Is like people always go like, "Oh, I can't beat their ass because they're just gonna press charges on me." It's like, I mean, most of the time, what's gonna happen? As long as you don't like beat them within an inch of their life. I mean, it depends on the level of assault, level of assault and battery. But theoretically speaking, you could probably get off with a very petty charge, a misdemeanor, not extended to a felony, and you can go on with your life. But it's always the dudes who are too afraid to spend that night in jail. It's cowardly. Talking tough. My first concert was a K-pop concert. K-pop's been on the rise for a long time now. It's been on the come up. I prefer J-pop, if I'm being completely honest. It's just a bit more interesting, I think. K-pop feels more sanitized. J-pop feels like I'm on drugs. I don't know any T Swift songs or any K-pop songs. I guess saying K-pop is also a little bit vague, if we're being completely. But so is Red Pill. The Swifties are a big group. They can hold their own against anybody. But here, let's keep it going. I'm going to leave that poll open, though. I am kind of interested to see where that goes as we get farther in. But let's keep it going. The Snarkers are dumb. Yeah? Let's get... back on topic. Back on topic.
I know. It's ridiculous some of the things they're arguing here, but that's what you'd get when your attorney may not have gone to law school. Point blank. I'm not saying that every attorney who doesn't go to law school is a bad attorney. What I am saying is that attorneys who don't go to law school tend to write this way. They inundate.
I feel like he said this before. Like he made this exact point before. And I think that is so funny because he is just saying, I'm not saying every lawyer that doesn't go to law school is a bad lawyer. I'm saying this guy is a bad lawyer. But he's doing it in like the nicest, most professional way possible. Gotta love Tony for that.
There's a lot of... This is really bad stuff, guys. This is... I've even wondered if I should make a video on whether or not this attorney should be sanctioned for some of the things he has said. Sanctioning is really bad. No lawyer is going to tell, unless it's extremely bad, which in this case I believe it is, no lawyer is ever going to ask for another lawyer to be sanctioned, because then the other lawyer is going to ask for you to be sanctioned and so on. So it gets really icky. Opposition to Sir reply. The Doe's request that the court denied TI's request to leave to file a Sir.
It's scary that some places don't even require a degree to join the bar and become a lawyer. Well, isn't there like some, like, I know there's a way you can do it, but you have to like, maybe it's different depending on where you are, but what I've heard is there's certain places where you can go and basically like work under a judge and get your hours through that, and then once you get your hours through that, then you can take the bar, or it's something along those lines. And it's like a way to kind of like sidestep having to go to law school, but you are getting hands-on experience in a courtroom, at least in that situation, which it does seem like a decent like kind of trade-off, but I don't know if that is like the full scope of what is available for people. But let's keep it going.
Why? They argue TI has no basis for one because the Doe's previous evidence was a direct response to TI's own opposition. 4. Defense of the admin motion.
Are you trying to get Are you trying to get a placement? I need to see what you were saying now. I'm gonna go back up and read all of this from the beginning. While slaves were being across the waves. What are you saying? This feels like it goes back so long. He struggled and kept his guard up inside. He was longing for something to be a part of. Oh no, I have been caught. I saw it. I was wondering if you were replying just like shorthand to certain things I was saying. But yes, I did catch on eventually. I got through 3 verses of the opening song for Hamilton. That concludes my performance. I didn't get far enough to the beginning. It would have taken me a while to scroll all the way back up. Well, thank you guys for keeping the chat going so much that I didn't notice that. But let's keep it going.
The Doe's contend their admin motion was the proper procedural vehicle to request. Oh yeah, stop. Full stop. I think I understand what the problem is. This individual has not taken civil procedures. So in law school, there are certain classes every law student has to take, and that will be on your bar exam. Civil procedures is one of them. And civil procedures not only so important, you have to take, at least at the school I went to, at the time a top 30 school, 30 Law School, William and Mary Law School, you had to take 2 classes on this. I'm understanding what the problem is. The problem is I do not think this individual understands civil procedure. The Does contend that their admin motion was the proper procedural vehicle to request the submission of additional evidence, which they did. They argued that because local rule 7.3D is...
I don't understand law at all. Is he saying that he suspects that their lawyer doesn't understand civil law and works in some other form of law? Is that kind of the point that he's making here, just based on the type of responses that have been made? That's the way I'm understanding what he's saying. But again, I'm not a lawyer, so I feel like you need to be more straight up with us, Tony. Give us the brass tacks.
Silent on the specific procedure for obtaining court approval for supplemental material, an admin motion under Rule 711 is appropriate. Dispute over Dardius and moderator status, a central factual dispute.
Because again, I think that Tony is trying to be polite and not... He's trying his best not to say that this guy seems like a shitty lawyer, or this person seems like a shitty lawyer. I think that's like kind of what he's trying to do on some level. But in that, I guess I'm getting lost in the weeds. So I think that's the point he's making, though, is that they didn't go to law school, got their license through some other means, and thus do not understand civil procedure. Yeah, like there's a whole sector of litigation this lawyer never learned because she never went to law school. And I guess that would make sense in terms of like what I was saying. If she were to like work under a specific judge or something, there is a possibility that maybe she didn't see, or he or she, they didn't see a lot of civil procedure. So that's also like a possible possibility.
Involves a Discord user named Dardius. TEI claims this user was a moderator for the H3 Snark subreddit and attempted to siphon views from TEI broadcast.
Yeah, that's a good point. Law school requires role play and mock court cases for practice, and the Snark lawyer missed out on that education. Yeah, and again, that would be, you. Like I was saying, you would expect the actual like hands-on experience to be a little bit better, like in a courtroom. But in a courtroom, you are working with very specific cases as opposed to cases that are built to teach you specific like laws and specific, or not specific laws, but you get what I'm saying, specific procedure, like he's saying. Like you would need it to be taught in a specific way that might not be the same for every single instance, every single case you deal with.
The Does categorically deny that Dardius was ever an H3 Snark moderator. So they're arguing the case right now, but this is not the case. The case is, the objective is, should Reddit be subpoenaed? Not whether Dardius is a moderator or not. They're kind of confusing the issues. They're not at trial yet. They're trying to get to trial. So Ethan Klein's trying to hold them accountable and bring them to trial. All the stuff they're arguing is a moot point. It's a moot point, which means it doesn't matter, because the idea is there a prima facie case for contributory copyright infringement as resulting from dead-ends? Not whether Dardius is a moderator or not. Like, they're arguing the facts of the case, right? That is something that you would figure out in discovery. That would something you would figure out in deposition. That's something you would figure out in interrogatories. That's something that you would need Reddit to help you figure out. So the only person I trust to tell me if Dardius is a moderator, and the only person the court will trust, would be Reddit itself. It wouldn't be H3 Snark, and it wouldn't even be Ethan Klein, because they're both biased parties here. Failure to prove collusion. Those argue.
I paused the wrong video. Play Ren. Okay. No, not today. Can't get this one. I need the ad rev on this one.
That TI has failed to provide competent evidence of collusion or conspiracy.
Just keep saying play Ren, and maybe I'll do it next Tuesday. Well, if you say it enough, it will happen.
point out that TEI's own evidence shows a creator, Denin's, ignored the messages from Dardius, which actually suggests a lack of coordination. But you don't. This is a moot point. Again, this is because this lawyer didn't go to law school, I think. Is there a prima facie case? You're arguing the facts of the case. That doesn't have to come until later. What you're arguing is there a case to be had? Irrelevance of harassment claims. The Does argue that TEI's evidence regarding vicious and hateful abuse is irrelevant to the legal issue of copyright infringement. Furthermore, they claim this conduct occurred on a completely separate subreddit, Leftovers H3, with no connection to the Does. 8. Accusations of improper motives. The filing alleges that TEI's lawsuit are
I was hoping we could get more of his opinion on that part, because that is the part I'm interested in, is the whole like, does it necessarily matter that they're working on multiple snark reddits? Because the actual legal proceedings are like the case is being made against the H3 snark moderators. Their activity within other communities could like be relevant to the case, but I am wondering what is the level of relevancy like in that, because obviously the statements that they're making elsewhere are still going to, like, even if they don't necessarily apply to like the to their copyright infringement, it might show their what's the word, like their motivations in a sense. I don't come into Quasar's chat often, but been doing more so recently. I'm more of a gutster. Well, welcome in, Icon. You a true icon. Thank you for stopping in. Sorry, I'm looking through chat to see what else you guys are saying. Yeah, no, because it's copyright infringement regardless. Yeah, that's the part where it's like, obviously, the copyright infringement is what matters, but they might be like, I feel like what happens on the other subreddits can only work against them. There's no way that you can argue, oh, it happened to somewhere else, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I guess that's the point I'm trying to make.
H3 with no connection to the Does. 8. Accusations of improper motives. The filing alleges that TEI's lawsuit are a pretext to unmask and dox critics. The Does claim TEI formulated a plan to use copyright law to bypass Section 230 and anti-slap protections that would otherwise prevent them from suing for harassment or defamation. 9. Challenge to evidence timing. The Does argue that TEI could have introduced their new evidence earlier. They note that TEI had access to discovery responses from the creator Denins a full month before TEI filed its initial opposition, yet waited until now to present the Discord communications. 10. Formal evidential objections. The Does have lodged a wide range of formal objections to TEI's evidence, including hearsay, lack of personal knowledge or foundation, lack of authentication, irrelevance, and speculation. So here's the main problem I'm finding with their response. We're not in trial. We're not in discovery. We're not, and like all this stuff will come when you're sued. You haven't even been sued yet because no one knows your name. I guess you've been sued yet, but not properly so because no one actually knows your name. You can argue this when your name becomes public, and this would be what you would argue as a defense, but this isn't what you're going to argue to remain anonymous. In fact,
There was a MAGA person in Papa Guts chat. At first I thought she was misunderstanding, but the moment she said that forcing a child to get an abortion is a form of abuse, I immediately changed my opinion. I knew right then that she was full on MAGA. If forcing a child to get an abortion, a child to get an abortion is abuse, that would be the same level of abuse as it would be to force a child to give birth. You're forcing them into a medical setting. It's like, regardless, if you consider it abuse, it would be abuse both directions. Because you're forcing them into a medical, like, situation against their will. That's like the worst argument you could make. 25 chatters and only 7 likes on the stream? Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I think that's the end of this video, though.
You are actually saying there actually is a case here to be discussed, because I disagree with Ethan on these points, and you're right to disagree with him if you're the defendant in a lawsuit. That's your right to have, but
yeah, and giving birth is so much more dangerous. I'm just saying, like, purely on that. Yeah, I got you, Quasar. Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, purely on that point. Yeah, it's like, you don't need to argue. I like arguing people based on, like, the perspectives that they're trying to hold, and that perspective literally falls apart immediately.
And once you pair,
but here, now we're going to check out this. So this guy, Purple Parry Gaming, he's a piece of work, and apparently he wanted to troll Alex Novell, I guess. He said Alex Novell is known as a troll. I don't know if that's true. I know he does documentaries. Are they like trolly documentaries? But I guess his point was he wanted to go in there and troll him. I just kind of wanted to see this conversation a bit. We're going to watch it at a little bit of a sped up speed. But I do want to point out that this guy is a piece of work because he did a whole stream. You guys need to tell me if this is fake. If this guy is just a troll. If he's truly just an elite level troll. Do you guys know this guy? You know this guy? He snarked after me on a few streams. This guy did? He's definitely a rage baiter. Maybe I need to debate this guy. He only has a little bit more. I think his other channel has a bit more subscribers. He's only a little bit bigger than me. It's great because you just have the option to just leave at any time. Yeah, he crosses the line. And here's like a perfect instance. Here's my... I don't give a shit about like his dumbass opinion on like, she's making her niece's cancer about herself. Weird shit that he was trying to say. This is the dumbest perspective I've ever heard from his stream about it. I don't know if he put it in the video, but this is the point that he made. And this is actually so... Just listen.
Children's cancer.
Oh, wait, so let me go back just a second.
She
Why would you
had
give
to undergo multiple
Why would you give money for children's cancer? Shouldn't you spend the money on like more important topics, like adult cancer?
kinds of
And
chemo.
just from a GDP point of view, it's like way cheaper to like.
It's just one of those things where it's like, if you're just trolling, what's the troll? Ha ha ha, I'm a jackass. Like, what's the troll there? Look at me, I'm stupid as fuck. Like, I've never understood that. Like, when people say that about Asmongold, when they're like, Asmongold is just trolling when Asmongold pretends to be an idiot. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, he's obviously rage baiting, but it's like, what? Rage bait is just so stupid. Cool, bro, I thought you were a dumbass. Got me. But I am interested to see how this conversation goes, because as we know, Alex can get a little bit unhinged, so we'll see how this conversation... No, you're right, Captain. It is that, and these people don't care. Yeah, his troll is, I'm so dumb, LOL. Well, it's like, it's because they think it's like this. I'm playing the dumb guy, and so that means that I'm actually smart. You can still be a dumbass playing a dumb character. Yeah, can the president maybe not do a little trolling? We do a little trolling. trolling used to be good. You know what I mean? Look at Andy Kaufman, the king of the trolls. Look at Sacha Baron Cohen. Were their jokes just, look at me, I'm stupid? They might have had aspects of that to the characters that they played. Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy. Like, there's all types of characters that fit this, like, perfectly. And they might have had aspects of them that are satirizations of other aspects of life. But if you're literally just like, I'm a dumbass, I gotcha. Like, it is something else. But let's check it out. Let's see this amazing debate. I've never been a fan of trolling. I just don't get it. We do a little trolling around here. Like, trolling is... it's hard to explain because trolling is just stupid. If you think about it as trolling, it's dumb. If you think about it as, like, playing a character and, like, just doing a comedy bit, that's okay. But trolling is just dumb. But here, let's see how far we get into this before I get mad and stop it. Before I get rage baited. He called Guam a narcissist. It's just, I think that the point of it, right, is like he's rage baiting. It's like for clickbait. But like, my clickbait does better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be that guy, but my clickbaiting does a little bit better than his, like, consistently. Like, I'm not that great, but, like, in comparison to the size of my channel, like, it's working. But it's getting there, bro. It's getting there. This Alex Novell crash out from a day ago. It's just such a weird conversation, too. He truly is chasing a bag. We can't hate on him for that, right? This dude really hates Icon. Don't worry, Icon. I'll get him for you. I am a master baiter. So true.
Hey everyone, it's me, Parry Gaming. This is a conversation I had with Alex Novell, who, if you're not familiar, is a, I guess, video essayist who's on the rise recently for going after Destiny, Ethan Klein, back in the day he went after Daily Wire, and I just happened to notice for whatever reason he was in this Discord VC in JStock server, who JStock, if you're not familiar, is a live streamer. He also has a history of love bombing Cherry while bouncing on his yoga ball, and for whatever reason Alex Novell was in his VC, and I joined, and it seemed to be like Alex Novell was just speaking to himself in a quasi-interview.
Okay, I need to run it back a little bit because I was going too fast. I have too many points to make. This background looks weird. Like, why did he just get this stock background? Like, the stock video to play as, like, an image? Like, you do a face camera. You do a face cam. I don't know why he recorded it like this.
VC in JStock server, who JStock, if you're not familiar, is a live streamer. He also has a history of love bombing Cherry while bouncing on his yoga ball. And for whatever reason, Alex Novell was in his VC, and I joined, and it seemed to be like Alex Novell was just speaking to himself in a quasi-interview where no one was asking questions, but he was like going on a diatribe about his life history, his life story. So I joined, and given that Alex is a self-described troll who loves contention, as you'll see in the convo, I thought, you know, I'll try and match his energy, so to speak, ask him questions in a confrontational way.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. This guy also made a whole video saying that Brandon Buckingham was faking being in the ICU and all this shit. And it's like, I'm pretty sure Brandon Buckingham has talked about his, like, health conditions since, like, the beginning. And again, it's like, it's supposed to be rage bait, whatever. It's just stupid. You're talking about it. Hey, I'm talking about it. I'm just more interested about this because I want to see if Alex Novell is talking about the Ethan Klein video and the perspectives that he has on that. Because I did look through, and it does seem like he talks about it a few times, but I don't know how much of that is just in passing. So we will see.
In the way that he self-describes enjoying doing to others. And I thought it would be a fun back and forth, but it turns out that Alex Novell, I guess, loves dishing it out, but can't take it, because as soon as I asked him a, I believe, fair question about how he engages on the internet, after I asked him this question, he just got very upset at me, started shutting down the conversation.
It took me so long to understand trolling when I was younger, because I genuinely couldn't understand people who would say weird, fucked up shit, say or do weird, fucked up shit, that they didn't truly believe just for attention. And the funniest part is if you were to lay it out like that and to say you're doing it for attention, they would go, no, I'm not. No, I'm not doing it for attention. I'm doing it because I'm doing it because it's funny. It's like good comedy. And again, it's like I think that Norm Macdonald embodies this like in the purest form of jokes aren't meant to make people laugh, jokes are meant to be funny. And I think that that is true. But trolling is like the lowest form of comedy, and it's also one of the least funny. But let's continue. Oh no, sad boy.
Those were just like crying, doing voices.
Quasar, can I send a clip Papa Gut reacted to about this guy and the stuff he said about the ICU? Yeah, if you could. You can send it to me on Discord. My Discord is just my name if you want to add me. My YouTube name. Oh, thank you so much, Rum Tum Tugger. Sent 1 Cabin Quasar gifted membership.
Yay, I got a subscriber.
Let's go, Deej.
Very low level.
Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted.
Base level stuff. Man-child-esque behavior. Started smoking a.
You DM'd it on. Wow. Let me add you as an old buddy, old pal. Oh, thank you so much, San Pellatina. I hope I'm saying that right. San Pellatina sent 1 Cabin Quasar gifted membership.
Yay, I got a subscriber.
Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted.
Stoic.
I'm sorry, I've been liking to hitting the stoic lately. But here, let's check this out.
I've never asked for help before, but my heart is currently only working at 15 to 20%.
Jesus.
So if anyone out there cares, please consider donating to my GoFundMe.
Medical City Healthcare. What kind of name is Medical City Healthcare?
Probably the name of a medical facility.
Is this even a real hospital, man? Is this like some set in some TV show?
Probably not. You can probably just look it up to see if it's an actual hospital. Well, I googled it, and it's.
I googled it too. Thanks, Papa Guy. I was about to be like, yeah, it takes like 2 seconds. As he was speaking, I googled it. Yeah. Also, wouldn't that be like the dumbest thing to try and like fake too?
Real. That was easy.
It's not even plugged in. Dude, look at dude, holy shit. It's not even plugged in.
Oh, they probably just don't need that machine then, if it's not plugged in. I feel like if this was all fake, why wouldn't he make sure everything was plugged in?
I have an 11-month-old baby who is...
Baby, like, why does it matter? Like,
Why does it matter that he has a baby? I don't know, because he loves his kid. He wants to support the baby.
Let's go.
It doesn't matter. Who cares? You're supposed to be giving us facts and reasons. Facts and logic as to why you deserve to live. You're not supposed to be giving me all this fucking... This is a pathological argument.
Why does it matter that you have a kid? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, Your fucking job. Get your fucking wife to open an OnlyFans, you stupid piece of shit. Oh, you're a stay-at-home wife. Oh, she's a stay-at-home wife, so she's not busy. Open up an OnlyFans.
What makes you decide to make content like this? Like, what makes you decide to do like the most inauthentic content in the entire world, where you just come on and have like a complete like performative fucking thing? Like, this is not real. There's no way.
Honestly, I'm surprised. It's kind of impressive because I think he does them live. It is somewhat impressive to be able to come up with the dumbest thing imaginable. To be able to say the dumbest thing ever. Like, on the fly. What's the dumbest thing I can say right now? Crazy.
Joint, I believe, in order to calm his senses while his girlfriend got upset at him for yelling, and he had to leave the room at some point.
This guy was dropped on his head one too many times as a kid, I fear. They kept... It was like Gilligan's Island. I think I've made this reference before. They thought it would like make him better. He got hit in the head with a coconut once, and they just started pelting him with coconuts, thinking it would reverse it.
That's
not Gilligan's Island. That's fucking... What am I talking about? It's not Gilligan's Island. Or is that? Whatever, I'm a dumbass. I don't care. It's an old show. I can't even remember now.
Strange showing from Alex. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the way the conversation went, so I just thought I'd show you guys, the public, this combo. Let me know what you think, I guess, about the whole situation. For my part, I've been Purple Parry Gaming. Thank you for clicking on this video, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation.
I don't know if you guys, you know, a lot of like chatters kind of have a similar thing where like you like to get a rise out of people sometimes. You like to do a little trolling. You like.
It is Gilligan's Island. I was right. Fuck this guy. Who cares what he has to say? Gilligan's Island, season 1, episode 31. Forget Me Not. I knew it.
Like to like push people.
Yeah, literal. That's what that sounds from. I wish.
Buttons, get a rise out of people. And living in New York, like I used to do that to people all the time. Like I would go just up to randoms on the street and like troll them, and it was just so unproductive. And like the girl I was dating at the time was just so pissed about it that I was constantly being fucking annoying.
Who did you go to, man? Who did you harass?
I just saw all types of people. Like there was some fucking like Italian ass dude, and every time I'd see him, I'd go, "What's up, Dad?" And he'd just get so mad that I'd call him Dad. Or like I would go to like they have this thing in New York City called SantaCon where everybody dresses up like Santa and gets drunk. And
I have trauma with Gilligan's Island. My real name is Gillian. I think it is Gillian, right? Yeah, with a hard G. Or is it Gillian? That's kind of a cool name though if it's Gillian. Oh really? Thank you. I got a Dr. Pepper. Yay! I'm so happy. It's fine. We're good. Got the Dr. Pepper. Ready to go. Who doesn't love a good DP? Who doesn't love a DP down their throat, am I right?
I would go there and just ask people if they were dressed like.
LMAO, that was so genuine. I love Dr. Pepper. Never forget the lady that lived to 100 and something from drinking a Dr. Pepper every day. 1 Dr. Pepper a day. Never forget about this lady.
Elizabeth Sullivan has lived in the same Fort Worth, Texas house since 1942.
It's so nice to meet you. Thanks for inviting us to your home.
I'm glad for you to come in.
And she has just celebrated her 100th.
Wait, it was right there. I just saw it.
That stuff is good. It's got sugar in it.
Pepper right now.
That's exactly right. That stuff is good. It's got sugar in it. And 2 doctors have told me that if I drink it, I will die. But they died first.
Okay, so that's proof that it's good for you.
Yeah.
So you think you think that this drink has helped you live to this age of 104?
Well, evidently, because everybody tells me it has too much sugar in it. But since I've been drinking 3 a day for 50 or 60.
Look at the pep in her step. That's what the sugar's doing.
60 years. Evidently, my body needs sugar. I don't take any medication. They can't still find anything wrong with me.
Elizabeth says other than giving birth and getting her tonsils out, she's never been a hospital patient. Even at 104, Elizabeth has managed to maintain her independence. A widow, she has 2 children, 6...
I like to just use this singular instance of a lady living forever while drinking Dr. Pepper. And it's like, well, it's the truth. Please show me a different case study.
Grandchildren and 13 great-grandchildren who all want her to live with them, but she wants to stay in her own home.
And if I don't feel like sleeping, I come sit in this chair and pick up a book and turn on a light or turn on the TV and stay up all night.
Elizabeth is a...
That's how I'm trying to be in my old age. The soda fountain of youth. I'm telling you, it's good for you. This old lady says so. There's also I remember she was like 120. It was when I was a kid. 120-year-old lady, cigarettes. It was like she smokes cigarettes and eats bacon every day. It was something like that. Gian Calment died at 122, the oldest verified person ever, who famously smoked until 117, drank port wine, ate chocolate, and used olive oil, defying typical health advice, though supercenurians like Susanna Mushet Jones also enjoyed bacon, showing longevity can come from unique genetic factors or lifestyle quirks, not just strict diets. So true. So true, everybody. Good genetics and luck are a hell of a drug. But think about it like this, right? If good genetics are going to be what kills you or what makes you live a long life, then why would you care on either part about like drinking a Dr. Pepper here and there? Like, my point isn't drink 3 Dr. Peppers a day. I think that the people that spend their whole life worrying about it are the ones that are putting more strain on their bodies than those who are just willing to give themselves a pass here and there. Like she said, she didn't go to the hospital. Who knows what's wrong with her? But yeah, I don't know. It's no, we went on a weird tangent about Dr. Pepper. Caffeine-free Dr. Pepper exists. It does? I had an aunt live to 113. Her key was a blunt a day. That sounds like a real one. I can believe that one. Alex Novell kind of has theater kid energy. Hey, don't say that. I used to be a theater kid. But he does, actually. Actually, now that you say that, I knew somebody in my theater class who is exactly like him. Like, both appearance and a bit of over-the-top presentation for subpar ending performance. But let's get back into this. Went on a hard tangent about Dr. Pepper. Let's get her done.
Like Santa, and they would flip out. They'd be like, "Are you?" I'd be like, "Are you dressed as Santa?" They'd be like, "Who's dressed as Santa? Shut the fuck up!" I'd be like, "Sorry, I have never seen Santa before. I didn't know."
I don't know, man. These aren't very inspired bits. I feel like
it's not very inspired. I was just my best work. I don't know. I don't think like I was doing very inspired trolling. I think I was just kind of liking to get a rise out of people. And my best bit of trolling.
I mean, that's basically what this guy's doing, right? Purple Parry. It's weird that he's like, I wanted to jump in and troll him because he's talking about his early life of being a troll. But also, he's doing it. He said like, oh, he's answering questions to nobody. Again, I know it's like rage bait on some level. But like they're just having a conversation in a voice chat. Like I don't understand why he even jumped in this like at all.
Was I recreated this Ethan Klein video called "Shake That Dick." It's a really old video of his when I was in college.
So Alex revels in being an annoying in-person troll. Fuck him. So not only is he an annoying in-person troll, but like he just said, he's also unoriginal and just stole Ethan's "Shake That Dick" video concept.
At NYU. And it was me in a trench coat with no shirt underneath and like little short shorts, and I'm shaking my dick. And Ethan did the same video when he was like in Israel. And
yeah, also my best bit of trolling, that is pretty weak if we're being completely honest.
I filmed it around NYU, and Spike Lee.
He gives a loser who hangs out around college campuses trying to pick up drunk girls. I don't know if he gives off that energy. I guess I haven't seen him enough. But he definitely seems like the type of guy where if he was at like a college party, if some guy like got in his face, he'd immediately start like being like, he hit me. We saw the Mr. Based video. We know how it goes down. He put his hands on me. Stop him. He actually did get a pretty good gash on his forehead, though, so I'll give him that. Please, go away. Go away. As you're running after him. Leave me alone. This guy attacked me. He assaulted me. Come on, man. Get yourself to safety. The troll to snark pipeline is a problem. Trolls either you either die a troll or live long enough to see yourself become a snarker. Trolling is just, I think trolling has died off, and they probably have a lot of them have gone to different snark communities. That all comes with trolling IRL. And that's the other thing, like, you could do, like, there are ways to do pranks IRL. Like, there are ways to do real life pranks in person, in people's faces, do things that are funny, and not just be harassing people and troll. The trolling is just taken over the internet, has taken over media, and it's just the worst.
Was in like the background of one of the shots, and he got very upset.
So he said Spike Lee was in the background of one of the shots.
Because he thought that we were making fun of him.
That guy sucks, though. I mean, that guy's like a loser. He's never made a good movie in his entire worthless career, so that's epic.
Spike Lee hasn't made a good movie in his career. You know what's funny? I always get Spike Lee and Spike Jonze mixed up. But Spike Lee did the Malcolm X movie. He did Black Klansman, right? Isn't that Spike Lee? Yeah, it's Spike Lee. I admittedly haven't seen too much Spike Lee. Yeah, Imperium was good. With Daniel Radcliffe. The American History X. I mean, that's kind of like... No, it's Tony K. What the hell? I was like, yeah, that's not. I was like, that's not Spike Lee. I had to look again. I was like, I guess he worked on American History X, or is that just a? Why was that credited under his thing? The fuck? That's weird. He did do Imperium, right? Did he or did he not do Imperium? No, he didn't do Imperium either. Why are these showing up under Spike Lee's thing? That's so weird. Okay, whatever. He did do Black Klansman and he did do the Malcolm X movie. I don't know a lot of Spike Lee's filmography. I was looking at him and I was like, wait, those movies. I was like, I know those movies aren't by Spike Lee. Yeah, the only Spike Lee movie I've seen is his Talking Heads concert film. I don't think I've seen that. Saying Spike Lee has never made a good film, a good movie, is just pure jealous hater energy. I will say his movie this year, Highest to Lowest, was so bad. It was like watching a Megalopolis. He does definitely have some stinkers. That is true. The internet is trolling me. Yeah, the internet's trolling me right now. To be fair, the internet's trolling me better than this guy does, than either Alex or Parry do. This guy is clearly a better filmmaker. I don't even know who said that. I was kind of confused. Dung Devil? Is that who said it?
Well,
I mean, that guy's like a loser. He's never made a good movie in his entire worthless career, so that's epic.
Well, I closed an elevator door on him while shaking my dick at him, so.
It's good to hear. I think that's like morally, I'm happy to hear that, you know.
I'm not too fond of his movies either.
Oh, American Utopia. Yeah, I don't think I saw that one either. I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, then I
did hear about
COVID hit, and I started trying to figure out like how I could stop being like that. And that's around the time that I made the Daily Wire video, and I was like, oh, I can kind of go after these people who are like deserve to be fucked with, and that's more righteous, and also like makes me feel better. And also I can like make a video out of it, which is like, because I was always like getting into these dramas and stuff and then just telling my friends about it. And it just came to a point where I was like, oh, maybe I should just like make YouTube videos out of it instead of constantly talking my friends' ears off about my personal dramas. So yeah, you know, I think.
When did you betray the left and start going after valiant liberals? When did that happen?
Is he wearing... Maybe Kirkland is something else. Yeah, the Kirkland brand, Sam's Club grocery.
I go after anyone who deserves it. It has nothing to do with the left or the right. I did a video going after Michael Picard, who goes to fucking Trump rallies and fucks with Trump supporters. Just because like I thought what he was doing was bad too. You know, I don't think it's about left or right. I think it's about like living your life.
Oh, it's Costco. Oh yeah, it is. It's Kirkland Signatures. Yeah, that's what it is. It is Costco. Hey man, you got to rep the Costco. Boom, 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 boom. This guy. Those are my favorite comments when I go under a post of like the Rizzler or something, and I just see Big AJ posted a comment that just says "this guy."
A certain level of principles, and I think like for people on the right, they don't follow a lot of those principles, but they expect society to be a certain way. And for people on the left, they really expect society to be a certain way, and they also really want to follow a bunch of rules. And I don't like rules. I mean, I know that there's a place for them, but like, I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm I'm very, very far left, but I'm so far left that sometimes it like comes all the way back around. And
yeah, horseshoe theory. Good job just admitting to that. What the fuck? Oh my god. And it's stupid because like it's not necessarily horseshoe theory. There are people, when you get to the farthest extremes on either side, what you find is authoritarianism, because the farthest on either side are the people that want to take full control. They are in whole opposition, not just to the other side, but to a lot of people that are on their own side that aren't radical enough. And so it's like, it seems so simplistic. Like, and the fact that people just say shit is so weird. What a dipshit. Actually, what a dipshit.
I'm I wouldn't say right, but I'm like anti-liberal for sure.
We have to remember, people saying I'm anti-liberal, so you're authoritarian. What does that mean to be anti-liberal? Like, it's just so, I genuinely don't get it. No, you shouldn't be able to believe what you want. You believe what I want you to believe.
You know what I think? I think you're like you come up like a narcissist, man. That's I think why you're giving your life story in a JSTOC server. That's what I think.
Dog, I just came in here and was like, yo, did you guys watch my video? And then you started asking me a bunch of fucking questions.
Well, I just got here, man. You were doing this for hours, I heard.
I was doing this for hours, dog.
How long have you been here, man?
I mean, I can see here it says 6:25:56, but it's not moving.
6 hours, 26 minutes, man. I've been here so long, it's crazy.
Exactly. And then you're gonna like come after me. I mean, you're the one that's been here.
Why is he acting like that wasn't a long time? Liberal, 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 liberal.
You guys watch my video and then you started asking me a bunch of fucking questions.
Well, I just got here, man. You were doing this for hours, I heard.
I was doing this for hours, dog.
How long have you been here, man?
6 hours, 26 minutes, man. I've been here so long, it's crazy.
Exactly. And then you're gonna like come after me. I mean, you're the one that's been here.
I've just been talking about myself the whole time. I definitely haven't been here for like 15 minutes.
Oh, I don't think that's true. I think you've been here the whole time. Additionally,
yeah, I've been here 6 hours and 26 minutes. It's been amazing. Thank you guys so much for all the attention. I need it, or else, what will I do all day?
Are you gonna go after JSTOC too, or are you just gonna glaze him by coming in his server? You went to Queenman server. Usually when people go in Discord servers,
I went to Queenman server because I used one of his thumbnails in my video. I don't know if you watched it. It's a pretty good.
I mean, anti-liberal, I think, because it's just you'd be a conservative. You're saying you're a conservative leftist. You would probably lean towards the authoritarianism because you because of things like pluralism and stuff like that. Like you'd be like, there's too many thoughts, too many people. You don't know what's best. You just haven't. You don't understand. The true is splitting. The true is splitting up. No, the right is splitting up a bit. there's always going to be infighting, and I think that's the thing is we need to realize that it's not about, we shouldn't be infighting. We should be just having like conversations about ways to find middle ground, because the way that we just always point the finger and be like, you're terrible. It's like, yeah. And like, I think that genuinely when we talk about these things, we're trying to offer solutions towards like something better. I do feel like a lot of these other people just like exacerbating the problem to try and, it's clout farming at the end of the day. Every Hassan viewer is trained to be anti-liberal. But like, here's what I'm saying though. If you are anti-liberal, at a certain point, doesn't that lend to like anti-free speech and like there's just certain things it would eventually lend to be anti-liberal. Like that moniker is just so stupid.
Good video.
I saw your video.
So I used his thumbnail in there, and I wanted to thank him for it. But then I just did not know how his Discord server works, so I joined it and I waited for him to DM me.
Yeah, healthy infighting is about ideas, not labels. But then at that point, it's not necessarily infighting. It's like constructive criticisms. I guess you might be able to consider that infighting, but I don't know. It's just so funny because, and this is what I've been saying, and Hassan's had this problem since he started. Basically, is he loves to say, "Oh, I don't care." Basically, how many people we push away, because at the end of the day, those people wouldn't have been on our side anyways. I'm gonna tell everybody to do this one thing, and regardless of how many people end up getting pushed away. And I think it's most exemplified in that early Charlie Kirk debate when he literally just says, when they ask him, how do you feel about people becoming disillusioned with the left and the right? What do you think is the way that we can try and get people to be less centrist and try and actually come to some determination of their political stances? And Hassan just says, I would just tell them to vote left, to vote blue. It's stupid. That's dumb. Like, yeah, on a certain level, that's what you want when talking about where we're going to go for like primaries and stuff. Like if you want to talk about primaries or whatever, but in general, you should be able to discuss the actual like policies that you agree with and disagree with on your personal stances, and then decide from there where you want to vote. Hassan doesn't believe in having to argue for his beliefs. And that's why it's like it's pure authoritarianism, because you can say like, oh, I just don't like liberals because of X, Y, and Z, but at the end of the day, you don't like them because it's a dissenting opinion from the side that should be agreeing with you. You're like, oh, it's easy to argue against conservatives because that we know that they're opposition, but when it's coming from our own side, it's like it's harder to contend with. And he doesn't want to actually contend with any of those issues.
Oh, okay. It's just because, usually when people go around after they make a big video and they go in a bunch of Discords, usually it's because
I've been in the Discord a bunch before. I've been in the Discord a bunch before. I mean, like, I'm sorry that you're so butthurt by me coming in here and talking about
it's not like a
video.
personal thing. It's not like a personal thing. I'm just like trying to
it seems like a personal
situation. Well, I mean, I'm talking about you as a person. I'm talking about you as a person. So obviously,
it seems like you're really upset. No, okay, dude. Do you understand that like your buddy whose Discord server you're in right now,
buddy,
like,
I mean J-Stock?
So do you know that he likes my videos, right? That he's watched them on his stream before?
I mean, I guess I don't see where you're going with that though.
Okay, bro. So I made a video last night, and then I came in here this morning and said, hey, did you guys watch my video? Discord server full of people who have watched my video before.
But you earlier, you were saying that you like pamphlets, and now you're saying you're looking for a server for people to glaze you? Seems kind
I'm
of
looking for a server. I'm definitely looking for a server for people to glaze me, yes. I don't have my own server of glazers.
You're doing the voice right now. You're doing the voice right now that insinuates that you're speaking sarcastically. Well, obviously, there's a difference between finding new people to suck you off versus your close community. So I don't see why you're making a distinction.
No, I need the new suckers offer because...
Oh, we do actually have quite a few people in here. Thanks to everybody for stopping by, all the regular schmegulas. I really do appreciate everybody who's in here. We're going to see how much farther I get through this. I really do feel like all of these points that everyone's making are just so dumb.
How else is it going to stay like wet and fresh?
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, it is what you're saying. So I didn't realize because your accent.
All right. Well, listen. That's what I'm saying. Is my point. So I don't see
So
how
your
you're gonna.
Your point is that I'm narcissistic
Well, yeah,
because I
'cause-
made a YouTube video.
No,
and then you asked
not
me
for
a
the
bunch of
video.
questions about it.
Well, you were in the server before me, but my.
At the end of the day, this is just becoming, you know what this is? It's two trolls not realizing they're participating in a circle jerk. That's quite literally what's happening right now. They're both just, like filleting themselves, not realizing that they're both trying to troll each other. Like, this is just both, it's so dumb. His accent, yeah, I didn't get that part either. And that's kind of the part, that's what I mean, is it's just so stupid.
My point is that you're saying, "Oh, I love conflict. I love aggression," and you come in here and you expect
did
to be
I say I love
pissed.
conflict and aggression?
You said I love going in New York and trolling people. What you did say?
I said I
that,
used to do that. I said I used
So
to.
you
do
hate
that.
it now, but you said you found a new avenue for it. So you do like it still. So it's not like that's
Oh.
changed.
God, bro.
So yes or no? Do you still like it?
With yourself? Are you just trying to kill everyone who's like the way you used to be?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to kill everyone.
But he's doing like a voice,
off.
man.
It's like
It's like I ask I understand how you can like be this way after a single question. I'm simply asking.
Understand how you can be this way. Dude, I gotta get my dick hard. Come on, stop. Get back to glazing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you were on the one hand, you're saying, "Oh, I just love like the unhandling." It's like you can dish it out. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. As soon as you come in here,
Dude,
you're just gonna
what do you want me to sit here and be like, "Oh, you owned me"? Like,
I'm saying that like as soon as somebody has like somewhat of a disagreement with you, you come after them like they're like some sort of like asshole. All I'm doing is trying to figure out why you're in here.
Like you're an asshole. I'm just responding to what you're saying.
You're literally like you're like mocking, like you're trying everything you can in order to not engage with what I'm saying.
Trying everything again, bro.
No, to not engage with what I'm saying.
He's literally just making fun of his accent. What a tool. Like, dude, like, it's just so stupid. Oh my god. He's from Malta, Parry is. He thinks he can get away with all the trolling on that island, huh? He thinks nobody will find him out there, huh?
Saying, but to just like complain that I dared to ask critical questions. Alright, then engage with what I'm saying. Alright, well, I'll ask it again, I guess.
Engage with me, bro.
I'll ask it again. Why come into servers, which are like a bunch of people who are...
He literally doesn't even have a thick accent. Like, he's doing this crazy, like... Remember when he was making a whole video about Ethan being a fucking misogynist, and then now he's just making fun of this dude's accent for no reason? Oh, what a fucking idiot.
Already...
most of the time I think about it, I'm like, I think I would be a little bit like nervous having a debate, having a conversation with people. Like, you could even see it when Papa Gut was talking with Caleb Hammer. You can hear it in his voice. Like, it's not that he's nervous to have the conversation, but it's like your heartbeat starts going. Your heart starts racing because you're ready to have a conversation. I would literally just, I would walk over these two like at the same time. I'd let them team up, and it would just be. I would probably be laughing the whole time because these guys are so dumb. It's kind of impressive.
Possibly supposed to you if you're saying that you enjoy the conflict.
Yeah, the server is literally just called debate. And then he starts rolling a joint.
Whatever, trolling people in New York or whatever. And with Ethan and all these other new people.
I don't understand what you're saying. You gotta run it back in a more coherent way.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you don't even want to engage with this question. He's like, oh, I am engaged.
Alex Novell is the type of leftist that I do not feel comfortable around. Yeah, it's all performative. That's the thing. There's too many people like this who just have like, performative ethics and just do everything for the camera and then expose themselves so readily. It's kind of insane. I mimicked Parry in my reaction to him as well, to be fair. Probably a low blow on my part, but he pissed me off with the disinformation he gave about Papa Gut and Brad Taste Music. Hey, just remember there's easier and better ways to mock somebody than to just make fun of their accent. Because you're not making fun of their accent, you're making fun of everybody's accent. Who rolls their own joints? They do that at the stores now. You got to be a grown-up and have 1,000 cones ready to go at any time.
No, it just sounds like you're like shaking and crying. You got to say it in one sentence that you're like, you're doing this and then you're going and doing this and then you're going and doing this. Let's do one thing at a time, buddy.
I am saying one thing. What I'm saying is, you say
Okay.
that you like
Okay.
conflict. Well, I was going to say the one
said I
thing.
like conflict.
I was saying the
I
one
said
thing.
that I
Come
like
on, man.
conflict.
But then you come into a server. Then you come to a server with people glazing you.
Okay.
So it doesn't seem like you really want conflict. You just want people to suck you off.
That's what's happening right now. Is you're sucking me off.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like as soon as somebody points this out, you can't even engage at all. So it's kind of hypocritical.
How am I not
an entire
engaging?
career. Well, you're memeing out of it. You're memeing out of it. You're like, oh yeah.
See, one thing you can make fun of him for is most people, you can, like, if it's in your native language, your native accent, you notice it more. I'm starting to pick up on it. I think Parry is purposefully deepening his voice. I think he's talking like this. He wants to come across as a little bit more manly, more masculine. And I feel like I couldn't tell if that was just the accent, but I feel like he's also putting a little bit of bass on his voice. Why does this look like Cam right here? Doesn't this look like Cam Grants? Cameron Grants right here? Look at that. Am I crazy? Just a little bit.
Yeah, that is what I'm doing, lol. Like if Beaton treated you like this, then you would be like, oh, he's not even engaged with my video. But then you're going to do this to everybody you find.
I just think it's silly. I just think it's silly, and I don't think it's like coming from a place of like intelligence. I don't know, dude. Like I just don't care that much. That like you're like, oh, why won't you engage with my very serious questions? And
Right,
like,
but if someone did this to you, you'd be like, wow, that guy's like afraid of like my criticism. So it's like obviously you can have this down with me, but if someone did this to you, you'd be upset.
You're saying what I would do. Like
So you're saying that if like Destiny, fucking Ben Shapiro, Eaton went to
Destiny
you
did
and
the
they were
exact
like,
same thing. Destiny did the exact same thing to me. And you know what I did? I laughed because I have a good sense of humor. I'm not a fucking loser.
but you think it's like lame that he didn't engage with your video, or you think that's awesome?
No, I don't care.
You don't care. So you just like say shit that you don't believe.
Thanks,
you don't care if anyone believes you.
I'm like, thanks for watching my video on your stream. Thanks for sending all the angry commenters. And that's that. Like, I just don't care that he didn't like my video or he thinks about me a certain way. I don't
It's not
care
about how he feels about you. It's about like engaging with the arguments. Like the arguments you make, you don't care if people actually engage with them.
I don't care to like have an argument with somebody who's like.
I mean, that's what you're doing right now, though, to be completely fair. You made a video. You can make a video and not care to have the discussions about the video. You can go, I put the video out there, have it whatever opinions you want, and I'm not going to discuss them. That's fine. But that's not what you're doing right now. You are engaging with it on some level. He sounds like the Count from Sesame Street. Well, no, that's a different accent. You're hearing things.
You know what I mean? Like guys like Destiny or Ethan, like I wouldn't want to have an argument with them because they don't go into any situation in good faith. Just
I'm
like
not saying an argument.
Conversation are not engaging in.
I'm just saying, like, as they're watching your video, as they are engaging with your video, you don't care whether or not they like engage with your points. You don't care if like people listen. You don't care if your points are good or bad. You just like.
Man, he rolled the shittiest joint. It's not lighting.
Want the attention of people.
That's why he keeps looking at it. He's mad.
Listening. That's why you're coming on. That's why I'm asking for a clarification. It comes off to me.
You sound like you're just raising your voice and getting triggy. Are you triggy?
We're both raising our voices here, man. I don't see how.
Are you triggy?
You were literally yelling into your mic earlier. I'm asking you.
I was going, oh my god, I can't believe you're being such a fucking retard. Like it was more so like that than like yelling at you. You're
but you're not actually explaining.
Leftist king right here, right?
The problem with what I'm saying, I'm asking if you're not okay with engaging with other people.
I'm saying Novell sounds like the Count.
In a serious way, and you just want to like, oh, your voice is fine. Well, your actions are demonstrating that. Your actions are demonstrating that.
Dude, go complain to your Lord and Savior J-Stock about it. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to get you to understand that, like, for you.
Why is he in this server? Is this literally the best thing for him to do with his time? He was in here for 6.5 hours. I wonder how many joints he went through.
You to sit here, and as soon as somebody comes in this J-Stock VC and doesn't suck you off, you get upset, and then you just like start
Nobody's
smoking.
sucking me off. Dude was just asking me. Dude, if you watch my shit, you know I fucking smoke all the time, bro.
Right. Well, like it's just very convenient timing. But as soon as like someone criticizes you, you like disengage and like just start like I don't know, not like exactly. You just disengage. You don't engage with what they're saying. If someone did this to you, it would be annoying.
Would he just show off like a? We'll go back too far.
Like I don't know, not like exactly. You just disengage. You don't. You like this.
What is this? Maybe like. That's maybe like. Maybe 2 ounces. Maybe like an ounce. What do we think? Can't tell. I'm gonna say this is about an ounce. I guess it depends on the density Not much of a flex, gotta say. This ain't big pack.
Disengage.
You literally can't roll a joint. It's still not lit. Look at it.
And like just start like, I don't know, not like exactly. You just disengage. You don't engage what they're saying. If someone did this to you, it would be annoying. Or you not care about your points being listened to. You just care about the attention. That's why I'm trying to ask.
Are you upset that I'm not listening to your points so well enough? I should be like, okay, wait, what's your name again? Parry? Parry's like, okay, you came in this server because you made a video yesterday, and the guy dunked.
Yeah, 3 to 4 ounces. Yeah, it definitely depends on density, because you know you can get like an eighth nug that's like literally like this big, and so if you think about that dispersed, or you could have like, you know, an eighth, like a bunch of nugs that's an eighth because it's all just real loose. Now we're talking about weed too much.
Devil was asking you questions about it. That makes you a narcissist, right? And I laughed at you.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out your like behavior, because it seems like you were talking about your life history. You're saying, "Oh, I love the confrontation and getting a rise."
You know what I think?
And then
I think that you're being very anti-Semitic right now.
it's like, again, exactly. Like as soon as you actually get like somebody who's willing to bite back, so to speak, who's willing to dish it out the way you do, you just have to meme out of it.
You're not dishing it out the way I do. You're dishing it out in a very bitch-made way.
How's that? How's it a bitch-made way?
My voice is shaking when I talk because I'm fucking so upset right now, bro. It out the way I do. You're dishing out in a very bitch-made way.
How's that? How's it a bitch-made way?
My voice is shaking when I talk because I'm fucking so upset right now, bro. I'm going to feud with a YouTuber with 40,000 subs. I'm so upset. My
Now you're doing a PewDiePie impression.
name is fucking Parry.
So like not at all actually explaining why it's bitch-made. So you can't respond to what I'm saying. Shellboner, listen, man, I can hear an echo. You can't respond to what I'm saying. You're just going to sit here and be like, "Oh, you said it in a dumb way." Like you actually haven't engaged with my criticisms, and then you want to pretend that like you can deal getting a rise out of
Like
people.
I win. I'm getting a lot of DMs from people in this VC saying that I win.
You see what I mean? You're just like being like a...
Yeah, well, I just got a bunch of DMs saying you lost, Alex. So I don't know. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people in this voice chat. I actually just got 13 messages that you lost. So what do you have to say about that?
big old baby. You're being a big old baby. And if Ethan or Destiny engaged with you like this, you'd say that's like pathetic.
Because I beat you? Because I made you look stupid?
See what I
got
mean?
you tricky? Because I'm sitting here.
He keeps taking the smallest hits, baby lungs. Baby lungs can't even take a proper hit. Bro, pull that shit. You're supposed to be facing that. You say you smoke all the time?
Smoking a J casual style while you're shaking and crying Swedish style or whatever?
Smoking a J casual style. Bro, you didn't even inhale. Look at this. Look at this right now. Pulls into his mouth.
Because I'm sitting here smoking a J casual style while you're shaking and crying Swedish style or whatever.
Nah, he did actually inhale a little bit on there. You could hear it. There was a funny video I saw where this guy was like, "Yeah, did you when was the last time you smoked?" And he's like, "It's been a year or something." He's like, "You remember that last hit? You remember that last hit? Show me what that last hit looked like." And the guy went, and while he was taking the hit, the guy goes, "Yeah, and what made you decide that you wanted to quit or something?" Because he was like doing it for a job. And he goes, "And why did you truly decide to quit?" And while he's sitting here, he goes, "You know, it just seemed like the best for me." Like he didn't hit anything, but he actually held in his breath. It was all like muscle memory.
Type of like European weird, something you are? Denmark, Sweden, am I getting close?
Well, in a way, yes, that is the problem, is that as soon as somebody dares criticize your engagement with stuff, you like start crying. You're like, "Oh, you're a loser. You're a loser."
Bro. Oh, gross.
Like right now. Like I can't even, like we haven't gone past stage 1. Stage 1 is, if you enjoy so much
Stage 1 is
confrontation,
denial.
why can't you handle it? And now
Stage 1 is denial.
it's like pathetic. I don't know what else to say, man.
I guess I'm pathetic then. I don't know, dog. How will I live with myself being so pathetic? It's so hard for me. I guess I'll keep making videos that your bro is gonna watch on stream. How many videos of yours do you have a YouTube channel? Purple Parry Gaming.
I'm smoking a J casual style. You know me, smoking a blizzy real quick with my crew. All casual style on Discord with the fam. You know, I'm about to spark up the bongski. About to spark up the bongski in the VC. What are you gonna do about it, Parry?
Let's see some videos.
J-Stalk's watched 2 of my videos, so
that's so cool, guys.
He's watched 3 of mine.
Wow,
That's him
nice.
beating you, man. Did he watch 2 of yours?
Iron Mouse. This is why you're so mad, because your videos do terrible, dude. You call yourself a gaming channel, but you're posting a lot of like drama stuff.
Look at mine, Nick. Look at mine. Look at mine.
Yeah, look at Mrouse.
I will, I will.
It's only fair.
I will, I
Look at
will.
Mrouse next.
Wait, but you're doing like slop content. You're doing like 57-minute long.
See, he misses the fucking perfect opportunity here. If Parry's a genius, he would have already pulled up Alex Novell's page. Here's my response. Watch. He hits me with this. If I was talking to Alex and he goes, "Oh, you're getting shitty views. Oh, you're getting shitty views."
Like video that's not edited.
Yeah, bro, give me 9 years and I can make a shitty edited video that gets 17K views too. Like you want to go bar for bar? 1 month ago, 17K. Bro's been on here for 9 years making different types of content. Here, this is an old video. I've only been doing it for 3 years, actually. Okay, I've only been doing it for 3 years. Cool, bro. Yeah. Give me a few more years, and I'll be able to pull 17K.
What is this? Can you explain to me what exactly you post on YouTube? And why it's not
VODs, man. They're live stream VODs.
It's live stream VODs?
See, Parry, you're getting swept here. You're getting swept by Alex.
Yeah.
Then why are you doing the slop thumbnail game?
What?
Why are you
why is he acting like his videos aren't slop drama? Like his videos aren't slop drama content.
So bad. Year of lies. I will
What's wrong
defend
with
my like you're doing the slop thumbnail. You're doing like drama video thumbnail.
Okay. No, I agree.
Ethan Klein's war on women. I exposed Destiny's obsession with Hassan Piker. I exposed Prodicity's Roblox grooming ring. Joshua Wiseman and the Mr. Beastification of food of YouTube. The legal mindset allegation. Fast facts. The end of Johnny Somali. The Johnny Somali documentary. The degenerate hype house for kick streamers. I uncovered the truth about the Red Scare podcast. Is this not sloppy YouTube drama? No, yeah, he also does this weird, I forget what it's called. Because I know the filtering that sometimes makes it look like this is posterization, but it's just like he makes all of his thumbnails look, very, like, pixelated almost. Like, he tries to up the not resolution. He tries to up the contrast and stuff, and then has to add other filters and stuff on top that makes it look pretty shitty. His videos are all part of a bigger plan for the revolution. You just don't see it. I'm sorry. You're right.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just wondering.
Well, you're asking like there's an issue with it. So I would imagine.
Yeah, because it seems like you're more so mad that my content isn't as slop as yours.
No, not really.
Would you like if I made more? Should I start posting more like stream VODs? Would that make you happier? Can I post like some Chud Logic stream VODs? Would that make you feel
What's wrong with Chud Logic? What's wrong with Chud Logic?
Nothing. I'm just seeing that you posted Chud Logic VODs. I'm like, can I? If I start.
No, they're my VODs. I don't re-upload Chud Logic's videos. What do you mean?
Oh, I don't. I wouldn't know. I'm just looking at. Is that you in the video? Is this you with the what's it called? Hair? The
hair. I have hair.
You have the Adventures of Tintin hair.
I guess so, man. I guess so.
The little like poof.
The
top.
haircut. I guess so.
The little poof top. The little.
Low-key, Parry's getting tilted here. You can hear it in his voice. He's getting pissed off.
Like I think it's called like a quiff. Or like
they both got under each other's skin so easily. This is so funny. Oh, this is actually incredible.
It's Adventures of Tintin. You guys know what Adventures of Tintin. Yeah, someone put Adventures of Tintin in chat. There we go. Yeah, look in chat. That's what you look like. You with the I'm a New Yorker. Hey, you with the friggin' haircut. Oh, stand over there with your shirt.
Alex, look at mine now. Look at mine. It's inside chat. Look at mine.
Okay. I'll look at yours. It's inside chat.
You have to scroll up a bit. I'm sorry.
You just look up. Do you send your like stream channel or your main channel?
Here, I'll post it again just for you.
this video. I like this channel a lot more already.
Whoa.
Parry ran out of steam so fast. Yeah, they're only like 20 minutes in. I think I'm gonna have to call it here. This is just kind of nothing.
I can already tell you off rip that I'm liking this channel a lot more, and it's not just because you get way better views than Parry. We're not doing narcissism. We're not doing glazing now, Parry. Now we're doing YouTube review. Okay? Or does that make you feel better?
Yeah, this is just beyond pathetic. Alex's tactic is to wear his opponent down, wear down his opponent. You know, I think I could get him. I just keep pulling up those clips of him. Be like, remember when you screamed at an old man? Help, help. Someone stop him, Mr. Day. I'd just be showing this to my stream the whole time of him running away. Or sorry, not him running away, of Mr. Bass running away.
258 members in your Patreon. Good for you, buddy.
They're great. Two great guys, I do have to say. Okay, I do think I have to call it here. I do have some stuff I need to do today, but I do have some good news. I'm actually going to come back tomorrow for another stream. It'll be a public stream. This one isn't going to be a members, but the last 2 days have been a bit shorter on my streams. I'm sorry for not finishing this deep and here, let's skip ahead and let's see how this conversation ends. Actually, I would like to see that, and then I'll call it. But this is really just a whole lot of nothing. I was hoping that actually have a bit more of a conversation, but it literally is just trolls circle jerking.
I gave up on it.
It's dude. Your edits are really solid. Like, you're really talented. You're doing this in.
Okay, is he talking about somebody else?
In After Effects, or doing in Premiere?
I'm doing it in DaVinci Resolve.
Okay, I don't think you needed to add all of this. I think it literally just starts becoming YouTube channel reviews. I think we got the majority of it. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, I stream Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. MST. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow as well. We do member streams every other Saturday, but tomorrow is going to be a public stream on a Saturday just for the fun of it. Why not? We're getting closer to Christmas. Closer. The holiday season is upon us. Hanukkah's already started. Yule is almost here. So we're going to talk about all those things coming soon. I really do appreciate everybody that stopped in. Again, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to all the new members, all of the new people in here. I got so many members now. I really do appreciate all of you so much.
Yay, I got a subscriber.
Stoic.
This is Captain Quasar signing off.